shoot. Since what? 2017? It's so crazy to think about. When I think about time, it depresses me. It also amazes me. It's a mixed bag of emotions. Most of them are negative, but you get a good swirl of emotion. And that's how I've been all my life. You know, I've always been like hyper conscious of everything to the point that it's like I just feel so nauseous all the time. And I think the worst thing about it is just being surrounded by people that aren't conscious at all. And that probably is why it seems like I hate this country. I don't hate this country. That's dumb. It's my country. So, well, I have the same kind of sentiment that I do like towards my family. Like, I know that nobody here understands me. And I know that, like, whatever love there is, it just feels like it's totally transactional. It feels like it's just surface level. And not to say that that doesn't mean anything at all, but that's just how it's always felt. And that really sucks. Like, that's a really painful thing to realize about people, that it's just pretty meaningless. Like, whatever meaning there is, it's just on the surface, and people really don't dig any deeper than that. Because if they did, they'd realize the utter futility of everything, and it would depress them, and it would make them nauseous, like it does me. Or maybe they wouldn't feel anything at all. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. I mean, it's wrong to assume anything, right? Because you don't know how somebody's going to feel. You don't know how somebody's going to experience something. But I've always known, since I was a little kid, that most people are not having anything close to what I'm experiencing. And it's so much worse when I try to talk about it. And that fact of my life, that fact of my experience living in America is blaring. It's like blaring from a loudspeaker. But I don't feel sorry for myself anymore. When I was younger, I really did. It was definitely pity, 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 because I just felt so misunderstood. And then the older I got, the more I realized that maybe that's okay to be misunderstood, because that just means that you're doing something right. You know, because if people understand where you're coming from, you're probably not that interesting. You know? Because you're not really coming from a place that's any different than where everybody else is coming from. You know? So yes, I came from my mother's womb, and I don't know my mother. And that fact has always been kind of fucked up. But it's also been kind of cool because, like, yeah, I don't know why she had me. I can say that, oh, it's because she didn't believe in abortion. Maybe she had too much of a conscience to just obliterate my existence, all because she couldn't take care of me. But because it's a mystery, it's made me long for truth. So I found somebody to do my brakes, by the way. This dude that I work with. He's real sweet. He's given me rides when I've needed rides. He's worked on his own car. He's done the brakes on his own car. And What concerns me is that I'm gonna buy the wrong thing. But maybe I should just watch him do it. The thing is, I can't pay attention to something that I don't care about. That's why I've never learned about stuff like this. Because it's just like, yeah, I'll just get somebody else to do it, you know? But that's so woman, isn't it? That's so woman! But, you know, cars have just never been my thing, really. I mean, I never wanted to drive. My parents, like, forced me to get a license. And I showed them, that first year of driving, why that was a big-ass mistake. Because I got into at least 10 accidents that one year alone. But I think I was 21. I don't know. It sucks that we're so reliant on cars and we're so reliant on all these things that are really not that good for us. I mean, don't get me wrong. Please don't take it personally, Thelonious. This is nothing against you. I love you so much. That's the name of my car, by the way. And yes, I named him after a crazy jazz musician that was forced to undergo electroconvulsive therapy because this country is not free, okay? If you're crazy, you would understand. But anyway, yes, Thelonious, don't take it personally. I love driving you. As much as it paid me to total my last car, Fiona. I really enjoy driving you way more. A Mini Cooper is like a bigger go-kart. That's what it's like. It's so much fun. There it is. There it is. But you know what I'm talking about. My car doesn't know what I'm talking about because he hasn't read Ted Kaczynski's manifesto, but it's just ridiculous, like, you know, all the stuff that we do, like, willingly. We subject ourselves to all these things, and they just complicate everything, you know? But I can understand why people think that they have to go along with it. Like, people look at me like I'm out of my damn mind because I refuse to upgrade my phone. But the thing is, though, I'm so much freer because I don't have a smartphone, you know? Not to say that you can't use it in a way that allows you to not be a slave to it. But I feel like that's the whole nature of it, you know? Just like the nature of a car is like, yeah, now you're going to be dependent on it and you're going to use it even when you don't have to use it. And now it's going to complicate your life and you're going to have to take care of it, maintain it so that it still works. I mean, well, I think a smartphone's way worse. A smartphone is exponentially worse than having a car. I mean, a car is a mode of transportation. But I think that a lot of people look at the phone the same way. Because it could get you places, you know? Especially if you use the phone to, like, advance your career and shit like that. Then I can understand. But at the same time, I don't want to have to rely on something like that. And the fact that the elite are way more successful at what they're trying to do because of the fact that everybody's so dependent on their smartphone and they all have fucking phone brain. I mean, yeah, super easy for them, isn't it?